I'm the best there is at what I do. But what I do best isn't very nice. Welcome! It has begun!
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Cracka, which is comics, reviews, awesome movies, comedy, anything else I think kicks ass. It's episode 64, I believe. Last episode, I went over Army Ants from the 80s. Well, not a whole lot, but enough information to get you going. And I showed you how crappy I can play TNC Surf Design for Nintendo, which I played on the computer. This episode, I'm going to show you probably one of the coolest games ever made, and it's just sad that they never put it out on for the home systems, I guess is the way to go. But I have hope for it, because one really cool game I played when I was a kid that I loved, and they just recently put it out on, well, technically not really a home system, but I guess it would be Xbox Live. I don't know if PlayStation has it, but I know Xbox Live has it because I downloaded it, which was the Simpsons game that came out, Simpsons arcade game, which came out in the arcades, obviously. Came out when I was a kid. You could pick between, Homer, Marge, Bart, or Lisa, and, it was a cool game. Had the 4 things, and you played and ate all your quarters. But they just recently put that on Xbox Live, I think, like a little less than a year ago. So I have hope for this next game that I'm going to show you, that maybe it'll actually come out on Xbox Live. Maybe this video will help it. It by far, like I said, is one of the coolest arcade games that was ever out, and it just sucks ass that it never was released. I'm going to tell you what it is in a second. What are you talking about? Before I get into the game, one thing I want everyone to know is that it's from, there's this, I guess, device or whatever called MAME, I believe it's called, which is like machine, arcade, something, I don't forget what the hell it's really, what it's called, but MAME. Basically on there I have, like I said, I have pretty much every game ever created, stuff from Japan, like everything on there. The game I'm going to show you, which is, like I said, I wish was released, I had to put together from piece here and piece there, so it's an intact game. I'm not going to go through the entire game because it would take hours upon hours, but you're going to see a little screw-ups here and there, like, some audio repeat itself, just the way it is when it was put together. But without further ado, waste enough time, the game I'm talking about is Spider-Man, the arcade game, which just flat out kicked so much ass, especially when I was a kid. You know what? I'm gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna try to go through as many levels as possible, but I don't want to make this episode like hours and hours long, because it definitely is a long game, and I've only been able to beat it on this on the computer. I've never beat it in the arcade, because I think I went through like $20 one time trying to beat it, and it was hard. Even my friend, we kept swapping, because there's 4 characters to choose from. One is better than the next, but I'm gonna show you. So sit back. Like I said, this might take a while. I'm gonna try to at least do 1 or 2 levels to show you how cool it is, and enjoy Spider-Man the video game.
Well, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the MAME database, I guess, directory, which I have thousands and thousands and thousands of games on here. I'm going to show you Spider-Man without further ado. I am a little rusty on it. I'm going to have to figure out what controls are here and try to switch it to the controller. So, enjoy. Let's add some credits.
Spider-Man, 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 Spider-Man.
There we go. Let's play. You could choose from Hawkeye, Spider-Man, Black Cat, my favorite, or Submariner. For this round one, I'm gonna choose Spidey.
Spider-Man.
Spider sense tingling, signaling danger.
Alright.
Up ahead. Let's go, Spider-Man. Party's over.
Alright, as you can see, it's a side scroller there. Alright, there we go. And I don't know, I think these are the Kingpin's henchmen. I was gonna say the mask, the hand, but they scream like little bastards. But basically you got punch and kick, you can do a jump kick, and then for big fellows you can shoot a web, which is like a special move, which takes away some of your life, like pretty much everything else in the old games. Which is what made it hard. You had to really think about what you wanted to use the webbing for. But I'll show you one thing that's just one of the things that makes this game cool. You'll see it in a second. Oop, that was not it. Definitely was a lot of fun playing with my friends this game because I just loved it. Definitely need a lot of allowance. As you can see, there we go. There's a guy in a tube over there, and we're going against Scorpion. Just gonna kick his ass. Oops. And there it goes, it's Venom. See how he oozed? Grabbed his symbiote, now he's here to kick some butt. Now I gotta fight the two of these bastards. And Scorpion took off, and now I'm just gonna take care of Venom. Nope. Yeah. Just gonna jump. Yep. So he jumps, you just gotta sidestep him. Alright. Here's what's cool. You think he's done, but he gets a tablet. And he turns into Giant Venom. And then you shrink, and you gotta jump around and go after him. So it's become, granted it's a side scroller, but now it's like a, well, you get the idea. Whee! Ooh, bastard got me. It's Giant Namor. Now you gotta fight Venom. There he is as he kicks my ass. Go ahead, jump, you bastard. Oh, it's not the best spot to be in. Because he's gonna kick my butt. Oh, and he went up. That's pretty much what he does. He jumps around and tries to take care of, well, tries to, you know, obviously make you fall. Oh, he's coming after me. Basically, I'm just taking a lot of hits because I have one hell of an amount of credits, which is not the smartest of it idea. But, let's see if I get... Let's choose somebody else. I'm gonna pick Hawkeye. Go ahead, jump, you bastard. Hawkeye was pretty much one of my favorites in this game. And there goes the tablet. And you gotta kind of jump up. Hang from the helicopter. And they drop, and then it becomes giant again. Alrighty. So now you would think Hawkeye uses arrows, but obviously if he uses arrows you lose energy. So I save it for the bosses usually. Yeah, what the hell? Had to do it. Butt kicked. When all else fails, jump kick. Alrighty. Let's get it calls it the Sorcerer's Stone. This is before Harry Potter. I wonder if he's got copyright. I guess you're fighting one of the Kingpin's elite guard or something. Which Venom is kicking my ass. Suck my bow. Oh, down again. Oops, hit the wrong button. I'm going to pick the Black Cat, who was one of my favorites. I think I joined in on player 2, which is not good. Because, then they're gonna have to... Oh, man. Yeah, it's gonna pick some automatically. Yep. Alright, well, good. I guess they can beat him up, and since I don't have 2 players. Yeah, Black Cat was freaking awesome. I'm gonna let them kick Spidey's ass because it makes it a lot harder to play with 2 players when you don't have 2 players. Go ahead, take him down. That sounds messed up, but what the hell. Alright, Spidey's gone. I took down Venom. I'm melting, what a word, what a word. I thought Hydro Man came out right here and I was like, oh man. But it's waiting for the continue thing to go. Sorry about that. There we go. Shows how many people I beat up.
Signaling danger. Trouble up ahead. Let's go, Spider-Man.
Let's go, Spider-Man. The Green Goblin. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna lower this a little bit. Actually, that's not working. I guess I'll have to leave it up on top of the thing here. Try to get everyone a better view. But Black Cat was awesome in this particular part of the game when you're doing the regular side scrolling, but when you go to the where you zoom out and you're jumping around the buildings, she sucked because she had no real range. It was just, it's bad. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get as far as I can because I don't want to make this 5-hour long video, which it would be, because this game takes a long time. But you basically fight just about every friggin' Spider-Man character in here, villain. Oh, I did it again. Keep hitting the wrong button.
Submariner.
Submariner. He wasn't one of my favorites. I think he had electric... Yeah, there we go. He had electric powers. Yeah, sorry about that. I did it again. Keep hitting the wrong button. It's tough to navigate on here when you're doing the controller and the keyboard. And it's also bad when you got 2 people because you add more people to it. More villains. More enemies. Fight. But once they kill Spidey, it'll be... it sounds messed up, but Go ahead, kick his butt. Spider-Man beatdown. Let's take care of, yeah, it gets annoyed. It's like, come on, move already. We want you to go forward. And guess who that is? I wonder who that is on the corner of the screen. Slide off. The guy looks familiar, don't he? I want to take out this bastard, you'll see. There he goes. He's actually one of the easier villains, I guess. He's not the easiest, but he's one of them. Because he just basically tries to run at you and then you run away from him and then hit him again. Well, usually. Just jump kick him. If you can time it right. Because some of the other villains are bitches. Here he comes. There we go. And there we go. Oh, missed him. Bam! Oh, I thought that would have worked. Oh well. Suck it. Didn't work again. The guy was just hanging out. Got him. Bye-bye, lizard. Now comes the fun part. I think the Green Goblin starts blowing up this area. Oh, Jesus. Oh, well. Yeah, him and Black Cat were not the best of when it went to this part of the game because they just had no range. Whereas Spider-Man, you know, you could shoot the webs, and Hawkeye, you had the arrows, and you got some serious distance. But what Black Cat and Namor here lost with range, they made up with power. I'm gonna go back to Spidey.
Spider-Man.
Oh. Bing, bing. This is how we roll. I think I'm just gonna try to get to at least just get to the Green Goblin. Oh, Electro. Oh, damn. Oh, that's not good. That's just fried my ass. Jesus. Well, at least he goes down pretty easily. A couple hits and he's done. Bye-bye, Electro. I'm just gonna avoid them. Hopefully. Whee! Oh, it's firing at me. Thank God Spidey can stick to stuff, right? Guess I'm going inside. And it should zone back in, I guess, pretty soon. Inside the Kingpin's blimp. There we go. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. There's a web in your eye. Oh, killed me again. Shows how good I am. I'm gonna stick with Spidey.
Spider-Man.
Even though I love playing as Black Cat. Trying to move as fast as possible here. Actually, what I used to like to do, which used to embarrass the hell out of my friend, so whenever I played this, if I played as Spider-Man, I would try to be like Spidey and do, have one-liners. But I'm not going to go that far with this one. Well, that was easy. Should've just did that to begin with. Let's try it again. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. There he is. The Green Goblin. Happy landings. That's cool. He's pointing at me. I know you gotta, I think, beat him twice. Once is you do it now, and then, well, what he's doing, and then he comes after you with the glider. He's got like the Iron Fists. The Goblin Spark, which you don't see very often anymore in the comics. Well, at least, yep, here he comes, little bastard. Yeah, this is when he gets tough. Because he's a pain in the ass with just pumpkin bomb after pumpkin bomb. Then he does like a charge. And then these bastards jumping on. As the Hindenburg over there goes down. Woo! Yeah, he's a real pain in the ass. This is pretty much where all my quarters went. I would usually make it this far, and then the Goblin would kick my ass every time. Yeah, he's a pain in the ass. But thanks to unlimited credits, I'm actually able to kick his butt. Oh, sort of. There he goes. Bye-bye, Goblin. Oh, then you gotta fight him again. Damn you, Osborn. But he's definitely... Yeah, scratch him. He's a lot easier to deal with when he's not on the glider. But anyway, you get the gist of this kick-ass, unbelievably, as Spider-Man says, awesome game. And I'm gonna let it go there. Because, like I said, I don't want to make this like a bajillion hour-long video. So, Chapter 3, you're basically in with the Kingpin, which is a lot of guys in there. But anyway, I will leave it at that.
Hope you enjoyed Spider-Man the video game, the arcade version, which is totally different than the ones that actually did come out that year on Genesis. They had a Spider-Man game, which I have. Maybe I'll play that down the line, which was cool. The one for Genesis was probably the closest one, or maybe even the Sega CD one was the closest one to the arcade game, basically, character-wise, I guess. Even though they just strictly kept with Spider-Man, which makes sense. Whereas the arcade one, you had Hawkeye, Spider-Man, Black Cat, and Namor, and the Submariner. But that game, like I said, when I was a kid, when I played that thing, it was the best one. This was before Mortal Kombat. This was the game I loved playing when I'd go to the arcade. That and Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, which is another cool one that actually finally came out on the Xbox Live, which I have. I have the original cartridge game. I have it on the computer. But anyway, like I said, I didn't want to make this video like 9 hours long, but you get a little taste of how cool that game was. Especially, it was even better when I was a kid, just standing there playing it. It was great. But it was cool because they had everybody in there. Like, you saw the Scorpion, you saw Venom. It was, you know, the cheesiest, but it was still cool. They had Kingpin, Electro. You saw the Green Goblin, who was a pain in the ass, but he's my favorite villain, so I was happy. There was no Carnage, because Carnage, I don't believe, he came out that year. But obviously the game, you know, whatever. But anyway, they have the Sandman was in it. I don't remember if Hydra was in it. Hydra Man was in it. I know Sandman was, because you actually go into the spot where he comes out. I believe Rhino was. Dr. Octopus was. They're in the later levels. Kingpin's the last guy you fight. I'm not sure if the Chameleon was in. I think there was one part where the Chameleon is the Kingpin, and you find out it's the Chameleon. But it's a cool game. Like I said, I don't want to go through the whole thing because it would take forever. But thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. If you really like what you see, hit the subscribe button. And that will do it for this lovely, extremely retro, kick-ass Spider-Man game. And I hope that one day soon they'll put it out on the Xbox or the PlayStation or on the Xbox Live thing. so everyone can enjoy it, because it really was a cool game, and it just sucks that they never put it out. Anyway, it's not the size of your man cave that matters, it's what you have in it.